Every once in a while in sports, you get a moment that just blows everyone's expectations out of the water. Today, we're going to break down one of those moments, a truly shocking underdog victory in the super high-stakes world of men's figure skating that seriously nobody saw coming. So, let's set the scene, right? It's the men's figure skating final. The energy in that arena is just electric. Millions of people are glued to their screens around the world, and everyone is expecting one of the sports giants to take home the gold. But what they were about to see was just pure, unscripted drama. Just look at his face. It says it all, doesn't it? Imagine you've worked your entire life for this one thing. And when it actually happens, it's so big, so completely overwhelming that you can't even believe it yourself. That raw, authentic shock is what makes this story so incredible. So how did this even happen? How did we get this massive upset? Well, it all comes down to pressure. The top skaters, the guys everyone had their money on, they started to crumble. They just couldn't bring their best stuff, and that left a door wide open for someone else to do something amazing. But here's the thing, this moment of shock wasn't just about him. To really get why this victory was such a huge deal, we've got to zoom out and look at the bigger picture for his whole country. This was about so much more than just one athlete. 32. Just let that number sink in for a second. For 32 long years, the nation of Kazakhstan had been waiting for this, a gold medal on the biggest stage in the world. I mean, think about that. The last time they won gold in this event was way back in 1994. A whole generation of people in Kazakhstan grew up never seeing a champion of their own. So this win, it wasn't just a win. It was the end of a long national drought, a dream that had been held for decades. Okay, so how did this incredible story actually play out on the ice? What were those make or break moments that just cracked the whole thing wide open? It was like watching dominoes fall, really. First up, American skater Ilya Malinin, who's known for being technically brilliant, makes these mistakes you just don't expect from him. Then, the guy everyone thought was a shoo-in, Japan's Yuma Kageyama. He falls. He actually falls. And right in that moment of chaos, with the door suddenly kicked wide open, Mikhail Shaidorov skates out and just delivers the performance of his life. And that's what we're talking about, right? It's one thing to have the skills. It's a whole other thing to pull it off almost perfectly when the pressure is absolutely crushing. He saw his rivals make mistakes and he didn't just capitalize, he seized that moment. That's the mark of a real champion. And this just tells you how insane this final was. I mean, Yuma Kageyama falls, which is usually a deal breaker, right? But his skating was so solid otherwise that he still managed to get a medal. It was just a wild, totally unpredictable night. So, with the top skaters stumbling and Shaidorov putting on an absolute clinic, the final results were about to make some serious history. And there they are, the official results, carved in stone. Gold goes to Mikhail Shaidorov of Kazakhstan, silver to Yuma Kageyama, and his teammate Shun Sato takes the bronze. Wow. Just history made right there on the ice. So this wasn't just him having a great day at the office. This was a win for his entire country. That one amazing performance closed that 32-year gap. It's incredible how a personal victory can become a national triumph, just like that. And all of that brings us to the medal ceremony, those incredible, iconic moments on the podium where all that emotion just comes pouring out. And there's the final shot. Shaidorov on top, the champion nobody saw coming, with Kageyama and Sato right there beside him. What an image. It's really the perfect end to such a dramatic competition. And, of course, you get this classic moment, the one every athlete dreams of, that mix of pure joy and, let's be honest, probably a little bit of, did that really just happen? He bites the gold medal. That's a picture they'll be showing in Kazakhstan forever. But what I love is that it wasn't just him. In a really cool show of sportsmanship, Yuma Kageyama and Shun Sato did the exact same thing with their medals. It's a great final picture, you know? Fierce competitors, but united in that one tradition. So this whole historic event leaves you with a big question, doesn't it? When you see a victory like this, one that comes out of nowhere against all the odds, what does that really mean? What does it mean for the athlete who lived it? And for an entire nation that waited more than 30 decades for that single moment?